Hello and welcome back to Howard Disc Golf. I am your sole commentator today, Ben Howard. This is the 18th installment of the Belch'n Turkey here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So after round one, front nine, Dylan has a two-stroke advantage over Seth and BB. We are heading into hole 12, which is 304 feet. These guys are going to be throwing something off the tee backhand, most likely, if you're righty, and just trying to make this gap. We are playing to the second location, which in this drone footage is not visible, but we are about to be here on the left. So these guys just want to throw something straight, have it stand up, be flat, and be close to the basket. If they throw something and it hyzers out, you might end up in the pit down to the left. That's on hole 8, but that's a great drive by Dylan. He will have himself a look for a birdie. Lefty Seth throwing. Well, that looks a little turnt. Over there, it can get pretty nasty, but somehow, some way, that fought through, and he's going to have himself an excellent birdie look. Snappy throwing that same disc he threw on hole 10, and it stood up for him. Looks nice. That's an excellent shot. Kind of behind that tree, but he will definitely have a look. Can he get through? Oh, that looks nice. And that's a good tree. He's going to have himself a look also for a birdie. Looking clean. Look, it looked good till it didn't. All very controlled shots. Braden outside. Good bid. Easy 3. He can't believe it. It was a good run. Can't make them all, but that was a great putt. BB getting a stroke on Dylan. And Seth's drive, man. I mean, it fought through everything. Still kind of shocked how it made its way down there, but shoot, take the twos as you want. Snappy with the CTP. Dylan cleaning up his par. Starting off this back 9 coverage with a deuce. So after hole 12, Dylan still has 1 stroke over BB and 1 stroke over Seth, since they both carded the twos there. Hole 13, gimme hole. On the long position, these double mandos can get in your head a little bit, make the gap clean, and this should be a gimme 2. You definitely feel like you're losing one to the field if you don't get it. This is just a very standard short hole. Technical, you just have to hit the gap. That's all it comes down to. It's looking clean. Landed right behind the cotton tree. Oh man, so touchy. Park job. Let's make the gap. All right, so he made the double mando, but he kicked left. Best he's going to get from there is a 3, unless he somehow throws it in. And that's one of the most popular trees to hit on this hole. That first available big one on the right, past the double mando. Yeah, kick off left. Those guys are going to be just pitching up and saving their 3 on this one. BB with the wide, high, Annie flick. I respect that. It's good up there by Braden. Based on that reaction, he was definitely running it. He'll take his par, no worries. Oh my goodness, so close. Yes, taking a par on this one, man. You feel like you really lost one there. Nice deuce by Snappy. A couple of routine tap outs. After hole 13, Dylan still has a one-stroke advantage. All those guys took pars, and Snappy's making his way onward to hole 14, 415 feet, par 4. First shot placement, and a lot of the guys are going to try to hit this center gap here and then have it just kind of nestle towards A. Just throw towards A, and this should be a pretty routine 3 also, but it's a longer hole, but you can really get some distance off of the tee and kind of attack it and just get the 3, be happy with it, and let's see how Snappy can attack this hole after securing the deuce. Stand up. He's going to have a flick shot from there. Good trees. Nice lamb. Yeah, hook up. A little pinched off over there. He definitely will flick out of there. Hopefully he'll be able to get close. And that's clean. That's prime real estate right there. It's a great shot by Dylan. Hit some. That might be a little... That's a tough spot. Oh. Yeah. He actually has he's got to look at it. Oh my God, that was looking so good. Yeah, where Dylan landed, this is prime. And that is how you take a 3 on this hole. The one stump. BB with the roller. Dude, let's go. Yo. Let's go. Yeah, immediately out of his hand, he didn't look like he liked that. Snappy from a little bit of distance. Snuck her in. Ooh. Clean. Sigh of relief, son. If Seth doesn't make the putt, that dude gets close. After a phenomenal roller, BB has secured himself a birdie. Dylan with a tap-in birdie. After hole 14, Dylan's still hanging on to that 1 stroke advantage over BB and 2 over Seth. Snappy making waves too. Onward to hole 15. Big boy, 561 feet, par 4. I've been preaching it. I'm a broken record. If you're not clean off the tee, this hole is a disaster. Shout out to Will Schuster, crushing it one year. Ended up like where that next tee sign is, crushed. But you want to get clean off here, backhand or just flick, something to end up in the fairway near A's basket, and then from there kind of poke and hope and get it up here, man. Because this is a 4 that doesn't feel bad. If you get a par in this hole, you know you've actually probably gained a stroke. And bro, that is not what you want to do. Off on the left, that is in the shrubs. Okay, so BB fought through. He'll have something from there. Oh my gosh. Snappy and Dylan both are on that left side. That is not comfortable. I feel like that was going to continue to just hyzer out, and he would have been on the right side in those shrubs. Probably a good thing it caught that lamb. That lamb. From one side to the other. There must be a line. He's lining up that roller. Not bad at all. Look at that. And he might have that. He might have a flick shot, step out flick, or just a backhand left side. Oh boy. See, that's what I'm saying. Hole 15 is a game changer. Big oof. Smart play just to lay out. Laid out right behind that big old tree. All right, so now he's in a good spot to throw something. Oh man, this hole's eating him up. Flip up for him. That kept gliding. So now he's up there, and once you get close enough for a putt, sink that putt and get off this hole. That's a great shot by Braden. He'll have a look there. Oh no. All right, so Dylan's going to have he's probably about 100 something out. He just wants to get up and down from there and forget about it. If you mess up this hole, it just you never know what the rest of the field is doing. But just know that, take the par, and hopefully that's enough to. You don't want to lose too many strokes. Oh my God. Good effort. Let's see if. Oh. Valiant run. Well, as you can see, this hole is torturing Dylan. Man. There's a double bogey for Seth. That one's going to sting. And that's a triple. Oof. Big oof. And that's a double for Snap. Yeah, this hole just ain't even fair sometimes. A couple bogeys from those guys, and shoot, a bogey ain't actually that bad.
Liftoff. We have liftoff.
Shout out to the boys over there at Gravity Disc Golf. So that's a huge swing there. BB ended up taking the lead by 1 over Dylan there. And hole 16, 369 feet. This is a par 3. Kind of tight. It's a tight hole. Enough distance on it to throw a fairway off the tee, or a really controlled hard mid shot that just flies straight, maybe turns over, flips over just a little bit, and then just take that glide. These guys, after just playing hole 15, it's going to be interesting to see how they recover from that, how they approach this one, because once a hole is done, just like 15, you just got to focus on the next hole and still be in that attack mode. Play smart though. That left gap, he'll be okay with that. A little far out of the putting talks, but he's safe. Same with Braden there. That one tree. Relatable. Can you miss it? It fought its way through. Looks like Dylan and Snappy hit that same tree. Definitely not a gimme birdie. By no means. If anything, I guess I'd probably say it's a bonus birdie, because it is a hard technical hole. Oh my God. That almost went in the bucket. Oh my gosh. Running. A very good run there by BB. Getting a whole bunch of pars on this hole. And I think his foot just fell in that water. Yeah. Yep, no changes there. BB throwing shoulders. After hole 16, BB still has the 1-stroke lead over Dylan and has 2 over Seth. Snappy is on his way. Hole 17, par 3, 243 feet. Throw something up the right side, a little high, let it stall out. It's just a putter shot, all it is, or a soft mid. Get around these trees right here. A couple of those are actually cut down now, but make past those and smooth sailing. Should be a very routine 2. Let's see how these guys attack this hole. Yeah, he's behind one of those stumps. That's looking nice. Yep, within the circle. That's flexing back beautifully. Park job. That's an excellent shot by Snappy. The lefty flick. Running it. Alrighty. Nice. Dylan throwing his AVR3 within the circle. We got a few of these guys looking at some putts here and see if there's any momentum shifts. That's rough. Oh my gosh. We play this game, if you hit the cage, you have to drop and do 10 push-ups. Not a lot of people play it. Whatever. BB saving his par. Dylan needed to capitalize on that one to keep it going. Get back in the swing of things. Snappy getting his deuce. I think hole 15 might have messed up Dylan a little bit. So after hole 17, BB still has the one stroke advantage over now Dylan and Seth. And Snappy is 4 down. Hole 18, 210 feet. It's a very standard flick shot for these righty players. Or for the lefty, I guess it'd be a backhand shot. Get through this gap right here. Don't throw it too hard and just land in this middle area right here. I think it's an old road actually, but just land right there and you'll be clear for the birdie look. Snap it through that thing left-handed. Reasoning unknown. Seth within the circle. Not bad. He's putting together a really nice round here. And that's how you park it up, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like a zone. Park job. Just a standard flick. All it is. Good drive there by Dylan. Snappy got off a little bit with his... Oh no. Oh, it was a good run, but man, he's gonna have to tap in that bogey while some of these guys are gonna tap out their birds. It's a great putt by Seth. Nice connection. Dylan needed that birdie. Been a minute. Same for Braden there. Whole bunch of birds, and then Snappy cleaning up, getting his bogey. Dropping some discs. So after hole 18, BB still has a one-stroke advantage over Dylan and Seth. Snappy sitting at 3 down after that bogey. Onward to hole 1. 302 feet. Throw something straight right down the middle. Most of these guys probably going to be throwing a light fairway driver that just glides straight, or maybe a harder mid-range. Let it stand up and just straight flyer. Hole isn't too difficult. Get clean off the tee and you should be A-okay. Turned a little bit. Sneaky though. Real sneaky. Yeah. Fight through that stuff and you'll have a look at it most of the time. All right. A little short, still has a look at the putt. That's standing up nicely. A little higher and that would have been parked. That flips up some. All right. Kicked off a tree. That's kind of jail over there, just kind of pitching up for the 3 there at that point. All right, Snappy laid his up. He'll be taking his par. Nice. Caught metal. Pin seeker. Nice. That was an excellent putt. Braden's good for a few of them jump putts around, it looks like. Nice. BB stepper. Get a couple of them. Slow that thing back. Catches that right side and falls in the bucket. Oh my goodness. He wants it back. Yeah, you feel kind of bad because you're just staring right at the basket off the tee. Hopefully, hopefully these guys can finish out the round on hole 2. So BB has a 2-stroke advantage over Dylan and Seth now. That's huge. Going into the last hole, 8 down at the sink so far is a fantastic round. Hole 2, 229 feet. Double Mando off the tee. It's very important to miss these early trees right here. Playing to the short location. So just miss those and let the disc hit that side of the hill and just nestle its way up towards the bucket. I'd like to take a moment to, oh my gosh, he missed the double Mando. I'd like to take a moment to say thank you for tuning into the coverage. I know this coverage is, I've been sitting on this one for a minute, so if anyone's been waiting on it, I would like to deeply apologize for the long delay. And he missed those first trees. He will definitely have a putt for the birdie. But yes, thank you so much for tuning in and your patience with this coverage. Looking good. Yeah, man. That's ending the first round with a tap-in birdie for Snappy. That's a good feeling after taking that unnecessary bogey on hole 18. That's a tough one. Nice run there by Braden. Same with Dylan. Nice way to end his round today. Snappy doing some things. Thank you for tuning in to Howard Disc Golf. After round 1, Seth 7 down, BB 7 down, Dylan 6 down. Thank you so much for tuning in to the coverage. I will check y'all out on round 2 with Chris Dickerson, Joey Lutz, Seth Overbay, Brandon Brown, and Logan Bowers. Catch y'all there. Peace.